New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Texas student who allegedly opened fire at his high school, injuring 4 people, including a teacher, was sprung from jail Thursday afternoon. As an attorney who joined him insisted that the case wasn't a standard issued school incident. Timothy George Simpkins, age 18, who attended Timberview High School in Arlington, will report to home confinement after he posted a $75,000 bond. Simpkins, who was wearing a blue baseball cap and graphic t-shirt, didn't answer any questions from reporters as he was escorted from the jailhouse by 2 relatives into the back seat of a white Mercedes sedan. As part of the conditions of his release, he will have to submit to drug and alcohol testing and wear a GPS monitoring device. Civil rights attorney Kim T. Cole, who spoke on the behalf of the family, blasted reporters outside of the jail for portraying the dangerous incident as a standard issued incident that took place at the school. Quote, there are numerous school incidences that have occurred across the country which are tragic. All school incidences are tragic. However, in this situation, this was not someone who was just out to go and harm others at the school and had made up their mind to do so. Hey, I'm upset and I'm just going to go out and injure someone I see. That was not the situation here. So I request the media correct the narrative with regard to what took place and that you all respect the family's privacy. A family spokeswoman has claimed that he acted out of self-defense after being robbed and targeted by bullies. Footage on social media allegedly showed Simpkins getting into an altercation during class with another student that escalated into the incident Wednesday. The fight was broken up and the 2 students calmed down, but then Simpkins pulled out a weapon from his orange backpack, and then one thing led to another. Police have stated that a 50-year-old boy was in critical condition while a teenage girl who was grazed had been discharged from the hospital. The 4th victim, a pregnant woman, was injured in a fall during the incident but received medical care on the scene. Simpkins was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with an item. Like I said, I went with the whole thing of feeling that it was just that he was, more than likely being picked on or something or other taking place directly at school. Looking directly at the young man, I can clearly sit up here and tell that he is not 100% the type to just be out here just doing anything. I can just look at him and I can clearly see that. Like, you don't look like the type of dude that's like, yeah, I'm about to just, start getting into, whatnot or whatever just because I can. And, it is what it is. Nah, that's not what it is. It's not. He was obviously getting bullied. And in order for him to feel the need to protect himself, this is what he, decided to do. I wish there was another route that he could have, directly took in order to, deal with this situation. But he felt this is the route that he needed to go to let them know that, yo, you need to sit up there and like, you need to leave me alone. You need to back off. You need to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. And, at the end of the day, like I told a lot of people, like, yo, a lot of parents out here, y'all need to sit up here and start talking to your kids. If you know that you got a lot of problem children out here that bully other kids, like, yo, you need to talk to them. You need to sit them down real quick. You need to start going to these meetings. You need to start talking to these teachers and a variety of things. Because, like I always said, the kids that decide that they want to bully, they're going to end up picking on the wrong person. They're going to pick on a person that's fed up, that's tired of getting picked on, and they're going to choose a whole different option in order to, protect themselves. Like I said before, this young man, he shouldn't have even had to go that far if parents would have just intervened and stopped their kids from bullying. Like I said, and you have a lot of people that want to try to paint this as a whole other, type of thing when it's not. No, this young man was sitting up here getting bullied. I can tell. I know he was getting bullied. Like I said, I could see it because it wasn't that long ago that, in a sense, I was just like that young man. But the difference is that I handled my situation a different way, right? Like I said, I was lucky, that different things, transpired and took place. Because very easily, if, you know, I didn't have, the friends that I had, if I didn't have, the people in my life that I had, very easily I could have sat up there and took the same route that he did. And more than likely I wouldn't even, be here, doing the news. So like I said, to a lot of these parents out here that got problem kids, like, yo, y'all need to sit up there and start talking to like a lot of these little bullies that you're raising because they're going to mess with the wrong person at the right time. And then everybody want to start getting on camera. Oh no, my child was, sweet. They didn't like, well, your child was obviously messing with somebody. They've obviously been doing it for a while. In order for somebody to go to the extent like this young man did, this stuff had to be going on for a minute. It had to be going on for a minute, or if it was a short period of time, it had to be a lot of stuff going on. It had to be some type of like continuous, back to back to back to back to back, type of thing in a short period of time. Any which way it goes, it was stuff that was taking place that should not have been taking place that led this young man, to basically, perform this action. Like I said, the other thing that I also want to list is the disrespect from the media. This is a young man. This dude is in high school, and I'm not sure if I got the video playing or not, but if it is playing, you'll notice how all of the adults are directly in his face, just putting cameras there. The amount of disrespect that they're showing right there. Like I said, you might have whatever you feel about the situation, but yo, at the end of the day, that's a human being. But this further shows you how the media portrays and how they feel about black men and young black men. They want to be all in his face. Do you have anything to say? Got the camera about like less than a foot away from his face. But yet we're supposed to be 6 feet apart, but yet you're this close. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like I said, let it be somebody else. They're going to sit up there and give them space. They're going to sit up there and give them time. But when it's somebody that looks like this, oh, we're gonna get all up in your face. You're just a zoo animal. It doesn't matter. Like I said, that's crazy to me. That's 100% crazy. Like they shouldn't be able to do that at all, at all, at all. Because I promise you, let the shoe be on the other foot. For any of those reporters that were there at that moment in time, or those cameramen, let the shoe be on the other foot unless something happened to your family. You're not gonna like it if total complete strangers are directly in your child's face or in your face trying to sit up there and get pictures or photos. Do you have anything to say? Do you have an apology? Do you this? Do you that? You want to say anything about your family? You have any words? Like I said, that's ridiculous. Now, if he would have decided to slap the phone out of somebody's hand, they would have been looking at him like he crazy. And then they would have tried to portray the story. They would have tried to spin that a certain type of way. Like I said, it's like even when you're right, you're wrong. And when you're wrong, you're even wronger. That's the logic that they basically have for black people. Like there is no type of good and no type of right that you can ever sit up there and do. And whatever footage that they were able to get, they're going to make sure to try to loop that in some type of certain way while they're narrating their story. Like the representative for the lawyer for the family basically stated, it's like, yo, y'all need to go back and switch y'all narrative up because y'all got the wrong thing. Y'all try to pin it as one thing when it's not. Y'all don't even got the full story. So y'all need to go back and rewrite and put out the facts. Like I said, you got the media out here sitting up there lying, and the lawyers sat up there and told y'all what it is. This young man was getting bullied. He was getting picked on, but that's not how they want to portray it, because he's a young black man. They want to try to pin this as something else, because all they want to sit up there and deem black men as is violent, as criminal, as supervillains. Anything that's negative under the sun, that's what they're going to sit up there and do. That's it. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. As always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.